Hello and welcome to On the Tracks, and I've got another video just for you guys. Just wanted to show another loco of mine, which I'm going to actually show, which is actually a very nice loco of mine, and is also a limited edition yet again. I do love collecting limited editions, I love collecting all sorts, and I think that it is one of my top favourites, say, out of the top 5 that I've got in mind. So, we do have a special guest here, and here she is, Sir Nigel Gresley herself. Now, Sir Nigel Gresley, going back a little bit, if you like, she does actually have a bit of a history, which is, along with all the other A4s that she was made with, Sir Nigel Gresley, which you can see just up there on the nameplate, if I can zoom in a little bit more without it buzzing up. Just about. Just about there. And Sir Nigel Gresley was actually the person who designed all the A4s. So having Sir Nigel Gresley herself is actually really nice for me. So they run on the ONER side, so that was obviously the eastern side of the UK, and they ran all the way up to, I believe it was just about where Scotland is. I'm not too sure whereabouts they stopped, sadly. So, but I knew obviously they went from about London to, I think it was Edinburgh. I'm not too sure, but they are very nice. You can get all 6 of them. I'm not sure if you can still get them. You can get them if you look around, but they are actually very hard to get because this is one of the Gathering. Now, the Gathering is a group of 6 of the last A4s that are still around today, which, if I actually do show, I do have a picture. If I just do show up here, you can see that they are the last surviving A4s, and there's only 6 of them left, which is a shame because they're all around the world now, which goes from, if I just show, sorry, we've got, where is it? There it is, sorry. We've got Mallard, who's in York, in the UK, and I believe that is Bitten, who is currently doing some runs at the moment, so she's out on the line. Then we've got Dominion of Canada, who's obviously in Canada, and then you've got Dwight D. Eisenhower, sorry, which is that one, sorry, I nearly said that one, my bad, which she is in America. Sir Nigel Gresley is the one on the far left there, and then right in the middle there you have Union of South Africa, I believe it is, which I can't remember where she is right now, but either way, they are absolutely beautiful locos, and I do have the whole set, which if I zoom up enough, you can actually see the Great Gathering set there, with a missing piece there, which is obviously our special guest, which is our Sir Nigel Gresley here. So, Sir Nigel Gresley, like all my other locos, I do change them about a little bit. I do add little pieces on. I do think it just makes them better. So, as I go through it, we do have the lamps at the front which do light up, which are very nice. We do have sprung buffers again. I don't know if I can actually show here, if it will allow me. Yep, there we go. So I have to hold her funnel in order to do it. There we go, put her gently back. So you do have the number 60,007, which doesn't seem to be wanting to show you. Just being a naughty camera, I need to get a better one. But I'll show you on the side. So you've got Sir Nigel Gresley, which is just there, and then obviously you've got the chime whistle, which is just about there, which is a very nice touch. I do love their whistle. Any A4 with a whistle is absolutely lovely. And then obviously you've always got the warning on the sides, so you have to be careful. Now, having the streamlined effect does often make people wonder what it's for, and at first it was very different. The streamlined effect was simply just to be able to go a lot quicker, and obviously, those out there who are more aware of it, we have a certain locomotive which is an A4 designed by Sir Nigel Gresley, the designer, known as Mallard, who went up to 126 miles an hour and is recorded, and she sits in York at the moment. So, going along a little bit further down the line, if you want, we have the plaque just there, but I am unable to zoom in enough to be able to show what it says. Even I can't read it. I know it says LNER at the top, and then it should say something about that Sir Nigel Gresley herself, she has managed to do up to 112 miles an hour. So, just like all my other locos, they do have the firebox flicker inside, which I do have done myself. Sorry, do have I have had done myself at a shop, which I do think is very good, but they are a little bit pricey. Now, she does actually have very nice detail in the cab. If I can zoom in there, you can see a little bit of detail, but sadly the tender gets in the way. I do apologise. There you go. I think it shows it just about there. There you go. So you can see that she's got a lot of detail in her, and she is very nice. The tender herself, I have actually added my own coal to her. She does have another, um, if you like, fake looking coal underneath, which is similar to one that I can show if I just pull one along, which would look similar to something like this. Now, well, especially like that. Now, obviously, with these kind of ones, you can actually, if I actually turn it around, sorry, I'll turn this one around, you can see that you can try and pull it out, but I'm not going to touch this one. I don't really have any need for it. This one actually does belong to, I believe it's Peregrine I've got. So I've got so many locos, so little time. So I do always love the British Railways on the side. I love that's what makes her different. And she does have a real LNER sorry, coach on the back, which you saw in the previous video, which makes it absolutely spot on. So that way it looked more realistic. And the last thing I'll mention before I get her started is I do love the corridor tender. Those who don't know, the corridor tender was so that when it was connected to the coach, the driver and fireman, when they needed a break, they would go through the tender along the side here, as you can see, go through here into the coach and swap over and keep going all the way, and that would be over an 8-hour journey, I think it was. There you go, 60,007. That is white, sorry. That just not coming up very well on my camera, so I do apologise. So, I think it's white. It should be anyway. But anyway, if I actually get her going, enough of my chatter, and actually get some sounds going. So, let's actually see if we can get the lights up. There you go. Dead on, you can see the lights are much better. There you go. There you go. Much better sound. I think this is the whistle. just going through a couple each time. There you go, that's the firebox flicker, which I will then go around to the side, and then you can see there. Obviously, as I say again, I don't know about putting people in, but the fireman's probably on his break somehow. So I'll have to have a look at maybe putting people in or not. I don't know just yet. There you go, guard's whistle. And then a quick one to say that she is ready. Oh, sorry, turn the sound off. So there you go. And she does look lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Such a smooth runner as well. There's a little bit of a mystery of what is hiding under that bubble wrap over there, which I won't show just yet, but all in good time. You can try guessing what is probably hiding under there, but you can find out soon enough. We've decided to change what the tunnel is to a polystyrene, what I think was for plants or something. I'm not even sure myself. So, and here she comes. There you go, and bringing her to a stop. And that's a brilliant stop. I would say getting a Sir Nigel Gresley is definitely on my recommended list. Any loco I've got, I believe you should get. Not all of them are fantastic, but this one is an absolutely smooth runner. If you can't get one that is the Great Gathering, then I do actually suggest probably just getting Sir Nigel Gresley. Like, you can probably find one just on its own and then just gather them all up bit by bit. So if you want me to review another loco, let me know what kind of loco and I will see what I can do. Like and subscribe if you want to, and leave a comment down below. Thank you very much.